Drubba is a small township in the Black Forest of Germany and by the side of the Titsy Lake, which is famous for its cuckoo clocks.
It all started 1640 with this one. Yes, 3 wooden wheels, only 1 hour hand, powered by a stone. Only 50 years later, they used the pendulum, which made the clock much more accurate. You see 2 weights, 1 for the time, 1 for the chime. Long time ago. And in 1860, the railway came to this area, and that was together with the invention of the cuckoo clock. This model was even found hanging in railway stations. So every half an hour, a little cuckoo counting the hours.
In which year?
Pardon?
In which year? Which year?
1860.
1860.
Yes.
And railways came.
Pardon?
Railways.
Yes, exactly. Came here.
How is it powered?
By weights.
I hear. There are 2 weights.
And you wind it like just pulling the chain, you
I
wind
see.
it once a week.
I see.
Also, yes, I'll explain to you later. And to make them, we need a very soft wood. That's basswood or lime tree. We dry it for 3 years, take a metal stand and put it on the wood and spray it. After that, we need this machine in the beginning. It's a sewing machine for the rough shape of the cuckoo clocks. After that, the clocks are handmade and there is a lot of carving. The carving is still done by farmers during the winter time of families. So one farmer does all winter these, someone else does birds, for instance. On this clock you see a lot of carving. This animal in before was this piece of wood, so as you can see, a lot of work to do. Inside the clock, if you would...
Is it also working like cuckoo?
Okay, over here please. Inside there is always a mechanically working movement, no batteries, just working by the power of those weights. We have 2 kinds of weights, small weights for everyday winding, big weights once a week. The cuckoo, that's this bird. A very common bird in the Black Forest. The sound is quite easy to imitate with these whistles. So every half an hour you can hear. Small cuckoo clocks have small bellows. Baby bird. Whenever you buy a cuckoo clock, you have a red clip on the bellow. This clip is to avoid a cuckoo in your suitcase. At home you just remove it, working. Inside there are mainly 4 different movements, which is 1 day winding, 8 days winding, with or without music. The music box, that's this part. The only part which does not come from Germany. It's from Switzerland for all Europe, and you might hear the music, not very loud.
Yeah.
But if you put it on wood,
Very big, very good.
amplifying.
Yeah.
So every cuckoo clock with 2 weights, no music, 3 weights with music. There are 2 tunes on them, and there's a switch for night off. I show you music on this one.
Some watch have 2 weights, some watch have 3 weights.
Yes, 2 weights, no music, 3 weights music. So, on styles we have mainly 2 different styles. One are the wooden scenes or hunting scenes. Later on they came out with houses, so if you would follow me over here. This house is a copy of a very old farmhouse. You might see it on the postcard, that's a museum right now. And you see a little bell on top. This bell was needed in times before telephone. In case of fire, one farmhouse communicate to each other. So that's, you can watch the lady pulling the bell. The lady, she's wearing a hat with red balls, that's this one. Red balls mean she is not married. Once she's married, the balls are black. Yes, proudly wearing black. Upstairs with over 100 different Cuckoo clocks starting from this size. We will operate them for you. Anything smaller without Cuckoo. The Cuckoo clocks come with a 2-year guarantee. We have a service center in Bombay. If anything happens, no cost for you. The clocks are all very well packed like this. We also ship them. And in Germany, you have fixed prices, but anything you buy in our store more than €75, you get a tax check. The cheapest is €99.
ഇതിൽ കണ്ട ഡാൻസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് രവി നിന്നാ
Very good.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Now we have come out of the house of Cuckoo clock. There are different showrooms like this, and this Drubba is in the Black Forest. We are seeing a distant view of the mountains, very neatly kept, small town, and there is a big hotel Maritime. This is the biggest hotel in Drubba, and it is by the side of the Titsi lake. What you are seeing in the background is the Titsi lake. They have provided a cruise. We can see different boats there, and small boats and bigger one, and very nicely kept. We can have really an enjoyable time. And across the highway there is a wooden bridge, a pretty old but well maintained wooden bridge. Yes, now we are above the wooden bridge, very well maintained one.